Jamie, how you doing? So I want to look at the PDF because I want to look at the whole program as one. Okay, so human trafficking, this is your final project markups, but this is mockups. It's M-O-C-K. That's mockups. That's the correct term for graphic designers. Work in progress, as it were. Okay, so you have your 3D giveaway project, but I'm just wondering if I mean, you've done a really good job. You've got your different views, and that's great because that's what the project asked for. So that's great. But then you have stop human trafficking in the shape of a stop sign. Um, but I, I'm thinking that the 3D giveaway piece, it's the keychain is made from recycled cans and bamboo. Okay, and the chain is a symbol of slavery or human trafficking. Conceptually, yeah, that's pretty tight. That's tight. But let me ask you a question, okay? I have enough keychains. Do you? I mean, I don't need. I mean, I have my keys. If somebody tries to give me another keychain, I'm going to snap. Do you feel the same way? I mean, I just don't think a keychain is something that somebody's going to go, wow, this is cool. I'm going to hang on to this. Okay, and even if they do hang on to it, what does it do for them? It allows them to what? Call this number if they think somebody's being trafficked, or if they think they see. Do you know an infraction? Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, you really have to give folks a reason to want to keep the giveaway product, because otherwise, I'm going to tell you something. There's a good chance this stuff's ending up in the garbage. Okay, and I'm just trying to sound realistic here. Okay, let's go on to the next. Event wall stop human trafficking. Event wall stop human trafficking. I don't understand what event wall stop human trafficking means. Okay, but you have television. Okay, and then what are these? Don't forget, you have to label these. Remember, it said to label the parts. You've labeled the table, the floor, and the wall, but not. You know, I'd like to know what some of the more important things than the table, the show, and the floor and the wall are. Like maybe the television, what's it made of? What is this? What are these? Then you have your trade show booth: plywood, bamboo, lights, television, and printing ink. Okay, so plywood. What is plywood? Okay, plywood is several sheets of ply. It's ply. That means a lot of sheets, and they use adhesive to hold them together. So plywood doesn't tell us anything because you have to tell us what the glue is that's holding it together. Is that sustainable? Okay. Bamboo, same thing. Tell us where it came from. Tell us why it's sustainable. Lights. You look like you're saying the lights are fluorescent. Are fluorescent lights, are they sustainable? They're not. I mean, they're not. There's a lot of different options than those lights. So you're not showing any research here. You're just kind of like, it kind of almost looks like you're guessing. Like, okay, let's say lights. But what kind? Let's use fluorescent lights. Okay, so you see what I'm saying? I need some research here. All right, same thing. Material. Talked about that. And then the collateral piece, the same thing with the collateral piece is it doesn't matter how sustainable the ink is, the paper, everything else. What is preventing people from throwing this away? I think one good example that one of your classmates used was they used their collateral piece as a map for the trade show floor. Okay, and then their information was on the other side. So that map itself prevented people from wanting to throw it away. And on the other side, they had a thing where they turn it in and they get a voucher for parking. Okay, so that's how we tie this stuff together. So I want you to think about that, okay? All right, and if you have any questions, give me a holler. Thanks. Good job.